Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for a WNBA three-pack on a Saturday for Ramon Scott. You'll find his print plays over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on a tear last 30 days, last 7 days, over 1,000 units of profit. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, going to preview three on the docket here for Saturday in the WNBA after games on Friday night. We saw the Fever win pretty impressively, and we saw the Aces with a big victory as well over a previously one-loss Connecticut team.
Absolutely. And here we go with the three games here. And we'll start with the ESPN game at noon Eastern time as they play two. They're in Sparks. These teams meet twice here last few days here. Sparks at the Liberty. Liberty here laying 15.5. The total coming at 167.5.
Right, so note these start times today, folks. We're gonna got a couple of early ones here. We'll take a look at this one with the Sparks and the Liberty. Here, you mentioned it, Tony. Yeah, they played two games here in just a span of a couple of nights. It was 93 to 80 here a couple of nights ago. LA did cover in that one, actually, Tony. Interestingly enough, and you got kind of the same spread running it back right here with pretty much the same number. In fact, it's kind of gone up here a little bit. A couple of points actually getting towards 14, 15. You see there on the screen. So LA a 5-game losing streak. They're on this long road trip right now, Tony. 6 game of a 7-game trip. We've been documenting it here a little bit. They've been, somewhat competitive, certainly in a few, but again, they might actually get enough here if you look at the way this series history has gone, Tony. Interestingly, the Sparks have covered 5 straight meetings between the two teams, even though the Liberty have won 6 straight in the series. Of course, they were all as dogs, a couple of them in this similar fashion with the big numbers. So LA, though, missing Lexi Brown right now. New York will be, looks like, questionable here. Vandersloot and Laney. They've won 9 of 10. They're second best team in the league. It's a lot of points here. I just think that LA without Brink now, you know, New York certainly can move up and down the court. That's the way they like to do it. And the series has gone 6 of the last 7 meetings over here, Tony. So I just figure LA is likely to give up big points here to Stewart, to Jones, and Ionescu had her best performance. She's been really of a dark horse here, maybe for an MVP candidate. Actually, I know there's some great candidates. I'm just telling you, Ionescu's numbers here of late are really lighting it up. I'm going to go over 167.5 here with the Sparks and the Liberty on Saturday.
Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Sparks and Liberty to go over a total of 167.5. All right, guys, sure use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's best bets. All right, let's continue here on this